Ryan Yu has done it again. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, we're taking a look at the most recent WCQ for North America. If you don't know, the WCQ just took place for North America, where we got more players going to Worlds, specifically for the TCG, or for Paper Yu-Gi-Oh! And the funny thing is that a lot of these players that competed at the top and ended up getting their Worlds, like having the ability to get their Worlds invites, were people who are already qualified for Worlds. However, technically speaking, one of them who ended up winning wasn't qualified for the TCG Worlds, but was instead qualified for Master Duel Worlds. Yeah, Ryan Yu, he's back. And once again, playing Sky Striker. And if you look at this meta breakdown, right, the top 8 is all Cool Tune. It was heavily dominated by Cool Tune, and this is obviously prior to the ban list. In the TCG, we still have full power Cool Tune. Master Duel is more up to date, I would say, more akin to that of the OCG. I believe the OCG has limitations to Cool Tune, whereas, the TCG doesn't. And you can see the absolute domination of Cool Tune. Now, with that being said, Sky Striker has an insanely good matchup against Cool Tune. And so, of course, the best Sky Striker player of all time, and more than likely one of the greatest players of all time. Well, okay. Ryan Yu is the strongest player currently in Yu-Gi-Oh! Period. I'm gonna say that, and I don't think it's hyperbole. I think Ryan Yu is probably the best player when it comes to any form of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the current day and age, right? He's a phenomenal Master Duel player, and he's won, I believe, multiple YCSs at this point. I think he's done it most of the time with Sky Striker, or at least has had his best performances on Sky Striker. But this was a historic win for Ryan Yu, and a historic win just in general, because, of course, the only Sky Striker player against a myriad of Cool Tune. Though, to be fair, the actual rest of the top 32, top 64, top even 16 was a little bit more diverse. There were definitely other decks that were competing, right? Like Light and Darkness Ritual, Branded. We can see like Mitsu was in here as well, right? I believe this was playing the I was just playing the Mitsu stuff with the Vidralis. So there were other decks that existed. Elf Note was a notable inclusion as well. Elf Note was fairly popular for this event, specifically for the top 64. So it's not like there weren't other decks. And you can see, like, again, when you break it down to top 32 and top 64, Cool Tune was still heavily dominant, but not quite as dominant as you would think if you talk about like previous top cuts. However, they did convert really, really well. So there's that. Now, Ryan Yu played Sky Striker. There were a few other people who played Sky Striker, but Ryan Yu also went into top cut with 0 losses. So he made Swiss with 0 losses with Sky Striker, right? Many would consider this to be rogue, or at least like not tier 1, right? So doing that with Sky Striker is quite a feat. Not to mention, he then went on to win the tournament, making it a clean 18-0 sweep for Ryan Yu. And we can take a look at this deck list. It's actually pretty interesting, at least in my mind, because we are playing quite a few hand traps. Normally, I wouldn't think Sky Striker to be one to play a bunch of hand traps, but notably this version is playing Drolls. We have Bell and Ogre, as well as the Ash Blossoms. So all in all, a pretty monster-heavy lineup for Sky Striker. And on top of that, it is playing a lot of really powerful cards, specifically against Cool Tune, which is that of Pot of Sloth, which says draw cards equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. Then if you drew 2 or more, place the other cards onto the bottom of the deck, equal to the number you drew minus 1. So basically, you draw, and then you put them back onto the bottom of the deck, equal to, so that you basically draw 2. That's more or less it. Or I guess 1, right? The point is that you basically get to recycle your hand. You get to reshuffle it all and put up an entirely new hand, right? Which against Cool Tune, if they don't have the ability to know exactly what you're doing, this can be a problem, right? Because they plan out exactly what it is that they need to negate and need to interact with so that they can stop every single one of your plays. Right, we also have Pot of Desires, we have Radiant Typhoon Vision, Engage. All of these are ways to get additional cards and to kind of hide what you have against Cool Tune, which makes it extremely valuable for the Cool Tune matchup and why it's so good into a Cool Tune metagame and why it did so well, not just in the WCQ where he qualified for Master Duel, but the WCQ where he qualified for the TCG. So there you go. Yeah, that's why it did so well. We also have things like Solemn Accusation, which is really strong as well, and just a really, really stellar performance. Not to mention, he also played against Charlie. I forget his last name, but Charlie is a multi-time YCS champion, a phenomenal player in his own right. Let me see if I can get a picture of him to load on the stream. It won't, right?
Twine.
There it is. There's Charlie. We all know Charlie. He's an incredible player. I believe his most recent win was with the Yummy, if I'm not mistaken, in the oh no. He was the Crystron no, this is not the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, I think his most recent win was with Yummy. Am I wrong? I guess. I know he's had multiple YCS wins. Like he got top 16 at this one. He got top 16 at this one with Mitsu. I'm not remembering where he won his last YCS. I know he's won one. I think he's won one. Has he not? Oh, I was wrong. He's performed very well, and he's made it to World several times. So it's not that he is a... Oh, there it is. Providence. Yummy Mitsu. No, sorry. Ryseal Mitsu. Wrong Mitsu variant. Okay, I wasn't crazy. I knew he won a YCS. I thought he had won multiple, but still. Really, really stellar player in his own right. Multiple-time world competitor, and no slouch, to say the least, when it comes to a YCS. And Ryan Yu ends up taking it down. To be fair, Ryan Yu did win the coin flip and did, win the game he won. He went first in and lost the game that he went second in. So kind of expected there. Though, all things considered, still an incredible achievement, and just wanted to kind of point that out. Ryan Yu does it again, qualifies twice, and that's all. Very funny. Now he gets to choose whether or not he's going to Master Duel or TCG Worlds. I would imagine he goes to Master Duel. I think he's already chosen his team for Master Duel. But I don't know. He's a big fan of the TCG as well. I just don't know if what he's going to do. So that's just an interesting tidbit of information. Yeah. More really dominant players in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it goes to show Yu-Gi-Oh! Truly is a game of skill as opposed to luck. There you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.